Andrew Rogers here with Cade Meeks on the Eagle Sports Network for another episode of Talon Talk.
Curtis to his left. Fake the counter, throw it, right sideline, jump ball, it's caught. Did he get his feet down? Yes, he did! Touchdown, Carson-Newman! Cade Meeks seizes it along the right side of the end zone. He's got his first career touchdown grab, and it puts the Eagles up 2 scores, 20-7, with 6:59 to play in the fourth quarter. 23 yards to Cade Meeks.
Cade, let's get walking here. Last year as a freshman, it seemed like as the year grew on, the more you contributed. First career touchdown late in the season, and made a lot of meaningful catches. What was it about as the year progressed that you got better and had gradual growth?
I was just really waiting for my opportunity. Everybody's got to play their part, but I finally got a ball like in the end zone where it was a good ball thrown in the corner, and I just had to make most of the opportunity. My coach always calls it opportunistic plays because as wide receivers, like sometimes you don't get many chances to make plays like that. But when you do, you got to make the best of them. You can't fail at them. So.
You talk about opportunity. Braxton Westfield was here last year and had a lot of those opportunities, but he's no longer here. What did you pick up on from him, an All-American caliber player that you want to incorporate into your game now that he's gone and you've learned from him?
A lot of people can learn a lot from Braxton Westfield. He was a heck of a player, but as now that he's gone, I want to take what he taught me. Just like I learned a lot from how he runs deep balls. He's really good at fighting hands, so I learned a lot in that sense. And now that he's gone, there has to be other receivers to step up, and I want to be one of those guys that we can look towards. I know we have a lot of other receivers too, though, that we can look towards. We have a really good receiving core, but when he left, I felt like I kind of had a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be a guy that we can trust, that we can throw the ball to. So.
Luttrell, 8 on the play clock, takes the snap. 3-step drop, settles, throws. Meeks has him in stride at the 20. Meeks racing over the numbers to the house. Touchdown! Carson-Newman. Trey Luttrell, a frozen route to Cade Meeks over the left side numbers.
Let's change it up here. Favorite car?
My favorite car? Like dream car? Definitely like a Ford Shelby Mustang. Like the newer models, not the older models. I like those too, but like a 2022, 2023 Shelby Mustang, lime green or probably dark blue with black racing stripes.
There's so many good receivers in the National Football League. Is there one that you like to watch or you like to try to replicate your game after?
To be honest with you, I don't watch a whole lot of football, but if I had to choose one, would be Adam Thielen. Okay. That's one of my favorite receivers to watch. I think we have a very similar build. He's 6'2", he's a little bit bigger in size, but 6'2", 205, 200. But I think me and him run routes very similar, so that's who I look towards.
If you could have one more of the other, would you rather have more physical strength or more mental strength?
I don't know. I like both. Mental strength. I think mental strength would probably be the best to choose. If you don't have a good mentality, you can be the strongest in the room. If you don't have a good mentality, you're not going to do good. You'll fail under pressure. So I would say mentality, for sure.
As we go down the final 20 yards here, let's flip back over to football. This season, how do you hope your game progresses? There's obviously a progression from year 1 to year 2, but how do you want your game to elevate from game 1 of year 2 to the final game of year 2?
I think anybody can say this. I want to break records. I want to have really good stats. I just want to make really good plays. I want to be a guy that people when they see on the field that they expect to make plays. But I'm really tough on myself. I just feel like, but I can say that's about anybody really. But just someone that people can look towards that can make plays that they can trust.
For this offense and team in general to be successful, how important will it be to find that balance between a quality running game that has so many running backs in this offense, but then also the ability to throw it down the field that we've seen you already do this year?
I mean, I think that we are starting to throw the ball a little bit more, and people are starting to see that. But I also know that with a really good run game, you can run the ball down people's throats. They'll start stacking the box, and then once they start stacking the box, you create one-on-one matchups, and then you can throw it to your receivers. And I think we have the receivers that can make those plays for sure. So I think that we're going to find a really good balance this year.
Cade, thanks for the time. Best of luck the rest of your football career.
Yep, thank you.
That's Cade Meeks. I'm Andrew Rogers on this episode of Talon Talk.